Today we're going to be talking about using Destiny Catalog. We're going to talk about how to search for a book and how to place a book on hold. When you log on to the computers at school, you have a choice of Firefox, Google, or Internet Explorer as your browsers. Now, I like to use Firefox anytime I use Destiny. Different programs work better or worse with different browsers, and Firefox works really well with Destiny Catalog. So you'd select Firefox. You come to a window that looks like this. Over on the left-hand side, there's a button that says Destiny Library, and there's a picture of a book on it. All you have to do is click on that book, and when you click on that book, a screen will open, and you'll need to select which school you attend. And of course, we attend George Caleb Bingham Middle School, and we're lucky because ours is in the top right-hand corner, so it's just easy to remember to click that top right link, George Caleb Bingham Middle School. After you click that link, it'll take you to the library home page. And as you can tell at the top where the arrows are pointing, we are on the Home tab. Now, if you look down below, you'll see a lot of different links. You'll see our library blogs. But if you're going to do a search, you're going to need to click on the Catalog tab. When you click on the Catalog tab, it will open to this page. The red arrow is pointing to the word Find. This is where you will type in whatever you're searching for. Now, you can search by keyword, title, author, subject, or series. I usually just go ahead and type in whatever I want and press enter. But sometimes I like to narrow my search. So maybe if I was looking up a book series, I'd click on the series button. Now, down below, you can choose your material type, which I usually just choose books. Then you can also add your reading level. Now, keep in mind that when you add your reading level, it'll only include books that fall in that reading level, not a little above or a little below, but just that reading level. So I want you to pay close attention when you do a search. If you can't find a certain book, maybe you have your reading level set down there. I found that a lot of students have their reading levels set clear back in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade on their Destiny Catalog page. So make sure when you're doing a search, if you want your reading level in there, you're looking for books to select within your reading level, that's great. But if you want to have access to the full catalog, you need to put down, select the unlimited selection for your reading level. Now, sometimes when I'm doing a search, I might spell something incorrectly. Well, Destiny Catalog's not like Google. It's not going to fix it for you. So sometimes I open another tab, go into Google, and I'll search for the title or the author's name I'm looking for. Then I'll copy and I'll paste it into the area where it says Find. Now, I did a search for the author Peg Carrot. The second listing that comes up says Shelter Dogs, Amazing Stories of Adopted Strays by Peg Carrot. Now, it's very important to look over at the call numbers. I've got a red rectangle around it, and it's call, and then it has the hashtag sign, and then it says 636.7. Because it's a number on there, I know that this is a fact book, a true book. And I know these books are kept on the lower shelves that go across the room, right down by the windows. Those are our nonfiction true books. Now, if you look over to the right, there's an arrow pointing. It says 2 of 3 available. That means we have 3 copies in the library and 2 are available for checkout. So you could go to the shelf and find one of those books. The next listing down below, it says call number BKEH. Well, this book, the title is Small Steps the Year I Got Polio, you could find this book in the biography section. So B stands for biography. And then down below, it's hard for you to see, but there's another book, and its title is Abduction. The call number or letter on this is F for fiction, and then, of course, the author's last name, K-E-H. So I know that I could go over to our fiction section. We all know that the tall bookshelves in the middle are where we keep our fiction books. And we keep those books in order by using the author's last name. Now, what if I wanted to place a book on hold, though? Well, you need to log in to Destiny Catalog. So you know what I would do? Every time you go to Destiny Catalog and you're on the home page, I would go ahead and go over and log in. On the right hand side you see an arrow and you can click on the button log in. You log in using your student number and your birth date just like you do for the computer. Now once you're logged in, if you find a book that you would like to place on hold, you'll be all ready to go. So let's see. I did a search for the book Fear. Wow, that looks really great. But if I look over to the right side, the arrow is pointing to 0 of 1 available. That means we have 1 copy in the library, but 0 books are available for checkout. So I can go back over to where it says Details, click on Details, and yeah, it'll give you a few more details about the book, but best of all, over on the right, there's the Hold It button. Once you click on Hold It, that book will be in the system to be on hold for you. When the book gets returned to the library, Mrs. Anderson and I will take the book, we'll place a sticky note on it, we'll write your name and the date on it. We'll print off a notice to give your teacher, letting you know that your book that you placed on hold is available for checkout. You'll have 2 weeks to come in and check out that book. If you do not come in within those 2 weeks, we'll take the book and we'll give it to the next person that has it on hold. So today we learned how to do a library search and place a book on hold.